5 seconds remaining.
Ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Yeehaw!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick.
10.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Mirana.
Radiant team, ban.
Spectre.
Это просто нечто.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team, pick. Radiant team, pick.
The sack.
Dire team, pick.
Send.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick.
Wind Ranger at your service.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, ban.
Morphling.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team, ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, ban. Dire team, ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Void incarnate.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Choose your hero, my good friend.
Like stealing candy from a baby, and no longer living baby this way comes.
Normally.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Something died. Something dire this way comes.
You're washed up.
Who wants cookies? Well, too bad.
You're washed up.
Other than for more playing.
Yeah, and then
All these beautiful heroes, and then there's me, says you are. He still loves this water boy, no matter what though. Ship's full agi. Level 25 Morphling player. Get a load of this guy, everybody.
Oh, thank God.
Envy on his Spectre, though. Another iconic. Oh, he didn't get the shared tangos this time. Oh, big spooky. Can he sustain the lane? Of course he can. He's got Mu on Chen with a headdress. He's going to pick up Divine Favor eventually. Easy stuff. Do you think Envy's pinging him to get that one tango he has?
Yeah, I think he is. It is so funny how they've just offered to start doing it. You don't give it to him, Moo. Come on. Hold on to what you have. You already bought the headdress to give Envy all this extra regen.
Well, except
they're
with
bleeding
mice
you dry, dude.
Yeah, man, it's rough.
But the possibilities for
This is
combat
crazy.
were much the
Envy
same.
doesn't even buy his own tangos anymore. Moo is such a good player that he doesn't need regen, but they're really making these games difficult for him. Man, chat just now getting the news about Frank the Tank.
The
I loved that,
battle
man.
begins.
Yeah, he was a heck of a good player, man.
I want to know exactly what happened. I got to shoot Leo style a message after this, but we're on a different game right now. Quincy Crew against For Fun.
It's gonna be a really fun game. See what I did there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Generally, when it comes to NA Dota, Quincy Crew just seems to be reigning supreme, or just America's Dota in general, right? They haven't lost a game this whole tournament. They are, what, 14-0 now, or 13, or 12? They're 14-0, aren't they?
Yep. 14-0.
Did you think it was yours?
The one thing that is very surprising is how good For Fun has done in this tournament. They are just behind 4 Zoomers here, who are the second place team so far, and they've still got a couple more games to play, so it is possible for Team Zero / For Fun to take away that second place position here.
I don't know if they're actually going to be able to do that. NA has been doing an excellent job this tournament, though. Quincy Crew, they've been playing amazing every tournament, but they've really started to bring it back. SA Dota has been tons of fun to watch, and it's crazy to see the region take off so much, but it is the home team for me.
Yeah, I agree. They're looking really good.
It's been really funny to cast with both you and Moxie because she's got a bit of an SA bias. Like, she's been following that region forever. They showed her a lot of love as she started broadcasting. And you, of course, like, you know all these NA boys so well.
Yeah, man. You know, the thing is, for me, it's just time zone convenience, right? I'd love to watch more Dota, but working full time and trying to cast on the other side, it's very difficult to, you know, catch games that don't sync with my own time zone.
Moxie actually just sent me. It was from Thunder Press. Explaining it to me. So thank you, everybody, and it's gonna be sad to see Frank go.
Yeah, it is.
All right, but back on topic of this game, you know, Quincy Crew. I just want to talk about Frank right now, but let's talk mid lane. Roya against Quinn here. This is a difficult lane for Roya, especially at the start. You know, he doesn't have as much damage in his nukes as Quinn does. You know, Resonant Pulse, it comes out instantly. He's able to trade harass favorably. He has the extra base damage over him. He has the Quelling Blade as well, and so you're up 14-5 to the 11-2 right there. But the bottom lane,
you've just achieved first blood.
You drop.
Wow, that's a big kill. I don't know how you actually find that. I'm legitimately surprised. And Jerry, you know, he was so enticed by what you were saying about this mid lane matchup, he just did not catch that first blood kill. You know, we said yesterday Jerry gets 1 first blood. It happens. You know, happens to the best of the observers, but we'll have to step it up here today. No more mistakes.
Yeah, man, I'm so distracted by Frank being gone. Sorry, everybody.
It's like when you read it's like reading a book and you're like really invested in a character, and then your character gets killed off, and you're like, what?
Yeah, why am I reading this anymore? Frank was my.
You just put the book down. Nah, it's we'll see what happens if they end up coming up with a new lineup later. Brax just destroying Yawar in the bottom lane, obviously with this Elder Titan. Just 0-2-1 so far. Using that Spirit, getting a lot of bonus damage. They do a good job at blocking out this hard camp, obviously, so you can't stack it up.
Well, it's one thing you have to worry about as well if you're Yawar. Your armor is useless. He's just going to walk into you with his natural order. Already removing 40%.
One, man.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah, so he's actually very heavily shifted into strength in this lane, like a lot more than a Morphling normally would be. Only sitting at 60 damage right now.
Yeah.
So I like For Fun's solution to how Quincy Crew has been playing and dealing with this Morphling. In the mid lane, you know, Roya, he's going to be struggling against Quinn. That's just the nature of things. But he's doing quite well in this lane regardless, you know. You don't have too much of an advantage here on Quinn. I thought this lane would be a bit easier for the Void Spirit, so he's playing excellent on the Leshrac this game.
I agree, man. Oh, but an arrow.
Now he's
Perfect
dead.
setup, a perfectly timed remnant. The dissimilate comes out, and Ryoya, he's not gonna be able to survive the engagement. MSS, man, this guy always finds a way to make big plays.
While that happened in the bottom lane, he actually did lose Snapfire, just getting run down by the massive amount of damage coming in from Brax here on his Elder Titan.
Yeah, this is huge though, because not only do they get the kill in the mid lane, Quinn's able to fully rebottle and take a bounty rune. So he just suddenly like jumps up in net worth, has the regen advantage. I'm not really sure why Snapfire has been, unless they're trying to make another gank. I guess they do have Astral Step. They're gonna go for it, I think. He has to see SVG. They're rotating in with MSS as well. Where's the sentry? Oh, there it is. And arrows the catapult. Yeah, this is perfectly timed. Ryoya in a lot of trouble. The cookie to follow. Ryoya stunned up the level 2 scatter blast plus MSS. They take him down. His second death just coming back to the mid lane.
Yeah, going
The thing
down.
is if you're Quincy crew here, you make the decision like, do we kill the Leshrac or do we take the tower? And in this case, they see the Chen rotating, so they go for the Leshrac.
Yeah, the tower is, the catapult is cleaned up pretty quickly, so that has been dealt with. They're not going to be able to grab that one now, unfortunately. The arrow coming down. Bottom lane, Brax, he's starting to struggle against the Morphling. You know, yes, he's able to run into him and do a lot of damage, but Yuar also has a lot of his own. You're going to need these phase boots to have the armor to be able to chase this guy down. Morphling, not very high movement speed hero. Oh, SVG.
Found him. He's going to pull that spirit back, and he's going to do a lot of damage as SVG now in some serious trouble. A perfectly timed shackle. Good cookie there, snaking. Can he chase? Doesn't look like he wants to. Yuar's got to be careful, man. This Elder Titan, you slap, man.
Yeah, Yuar, he just has to start shifting to strength immediately the moment Brax goes onto him, his armor being worthless. But they're probably going to play a little bit further back for a moment here while Yuar heals up. Mid lane, though. Oh, just arrowing, trying to get the arrow off on the Chen. Mu, of course, blocks it with the creeps, but the gold going his way isn't that bad either. Just trying to give him a little bit of space so we can get his level 5 or 6 by the 10-minute mark.
Yuar is almost fully morph strength already in the bottom lane. Obviously, he'll morph it back, but it just shows how much pressure he's asserting on this Elder Titan already.
Yeah, Brax is doing an amazing job here. This is the first time I've seen them like actually play the Pause 3 Elder Titan successfully into the morph play. You see it once in a while, but it usually gets shut down the lane and doesn't go so well. Look at this, it's beautiful. Dude,
you can try and trade, but at the end of the day, Brax, he has no problem taking these trades. You are rotating in on Windrunner as well, so you do need to be careful. Top lane, however, Lelis diving the tower, does commit the epicenter TP in from Ryoya. This is not really where you want to be. Envy already has his blade mail, ended up returning a lot of that damage back to the Sand King. I really want to see what that fight recap shows. Yeah, Spectre did 663 damage from Blade Mail and Dispersion.
Yep.
He did more than the Sand King did.
You love to see it. Envy, this Blade Mail build is working out so good for a mid lane Moo. You know, he's trying to sit there for a while, but he does end up dropping to Quinn diving the tower. Could Quinn get away with it? The creep keeps blocking him. He's paying it out. Oh my god, the turncoat melee creep.
He's made it, dude. Very nice. Good success. Bottom lane, they managed to push Brax off the wave as well. And right now, Envy top net worth. I mean, it's looking pretty good for 4. I'm just gonna call them Team 0. I can't say 4 for fun. It's making my brain hurt.
You know, just call them the Brax Street Boys.
I like that as well. Yeah. Hey, do you think there's any conflicts of interest here with Brax being the founder of the cult of Quinn Callahan and playing against Quinn Callahan?
Well, Brax, as the founder of Quinn Callahan, understands that our Lord and Savior must go through trials. And this is one of those trials.
This is a trial indeed. You have the Elder Titan. You know, that's going to be a trial and a half. Envy top lane, they're trying to put a lot of pressure, the rotation in from Quinn.
Dominating, I guess.
He gets him with the dagger just before he dies. Nicely done. Brax rotates on back. You have no escape here on Quinn quite yet to assimilate in 3, but Brax has a decent chunk of damage. Just going to try and chase him down. Phase boots active for both.
Dyer's middle tower
gonna be
is
fine.
under an extraordinary amount of stress.
I mean, they forced some good TPs. They still get the kill on the Spectre, which is really what they wanted. You did lose the Mirana, unfortunately, but I think you'll take that.
No, you take those W's. MSS rotating in there. Looks like we're gonna have a big brawl over here in the mid lane. Or sorry, top lane.
Spirit is gonna do some serious damage, but it's not gonna make it in time as Brax is just dead. The burst damage is there. Lelis kills himself again on the blade mail. Oh, they have the mana burn creep. Look at Moo. He was here, ready to go. Oh man, this guy's level 6. What has Moo been doing? He's just been letting Envy solo the top lane and just jungling apparently, because he has 2,000 net worth on the 5 position Chen.
He's pretty tanky at this point. Doesn't quite have the mechanism done.
I feel like a broken
what's up?
What is Arkosh Gaming? What is this?
Is this a question to the viewers? Or is this a genuine question from you?
This is like me being genuinely confused on if it's real or if it's fake.
All right, so we're fight about to break out here. I think
we'll return to this in a moment. They're the mid tower. I mean, they just can't defend it. Yeah, it's too scary. They got the catapult, Lelis, and Quinn both here.
Has fallen.
Moon not quite having his mechanism complete. I was about to touch on that just to respond to one. So, Arkosh Gaming is a team that Slacks is putting together. It consists of Capitalist, Jenkins, and Nusham, and I think 2 others. I don't know who the other 2 are.
Sick gank there. Well done, SPG, putting that new level 6 to good use. Capitalist, Jenkins, and who?
Nusham.
Nusham.
You remember?
I love Nusham. Yeah, he's a great support player.
In the Discord that I recently made the other day, and I thought he was just, trying to follow some match fixing stuff that's been going on and shut down like these, not match fixing, sorry, the
fake tournaments.
Fake tournaments that have been going on in NA. They recruit people to join them. They put them on the betting websites, and then they don't pay out.
Yeah, that's the thing. And you never know with Slacks, dude. This guy, he's so far ahead of anyone when it comes to the meme culture, right? Like he's on a whole nother level. And so part of me is like, is this real or is it fake? Nice jump in the mid lane, the shackle into the split earth. Quinn's got no mana. He has an illusion rune, which he's gonna pop right now, but you gotta Pulse Nova on top of you. You do oh my gosh, the Moonlight Shadow actually allows him to survive, and an arrow gonna be tanked there by the Windrunner Cookie on forward. Nice heal coming in from Moo. Be able to keep him alive.
Yeah, he gets out of that, not paying the price there. Bottom lane, Brax continues to farm. He's opted to go for the Aghanim Scepter first. We saw this a little while ago when Morphling was trying to steal. Well, he was trying to turn into Elder Titan, get the Astral Spirit, then go Magic Immune afterwards, but it was a little bit buggy. The Spirit doesn't return to you if you morph back into Morphling. So we're just going to pause there.
It just vanishes?
It stands there and it doesn't do anything. Then I think it vanishes not long after that. So he wasn't returning the astral damage to him a lot of time.
Envy gets the blade mail off, but instead of just there being Lelis, they got everyone here. SVG using those Mortimer Kisses again on cooldown combination with Quinn. All you use at one point in that Aether Remnant, and it's enough to hold him in place. Really well done there. They get another great kill. Envy, I mean, he's top net worth, almost 6,000 on the Spectre here. He's had a fantastic start.
He's had a good start, and Braxton had done a pretty good job of shutting down Morphling in the bottom lane, just forcing him to be elsewhere.
Top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I got the post ready.
I was gonna say, I'm curious what Brax ends up doing for his item build. He is just gonna go for the Aghanim Scepter first thing, giving him obviously the 2-second BKB per hero hit. Does it do anything else? I don't think it does.
Aghanim Scepter? No, that's it.
That's all it does, right? It's just the BKB. It doesn't change anything else about the spell.
As far as I'm aware, no.
I should know because I've been spamming this hero in Dire Tide like crazy.
Yeah, there's a couple things that provide you with buffs that the Scepter doesn't say. Like in the case of Underlord, it increases the duration of how long he steals damage. Or at
They
least
did
it used
update
to.
that. It's on the tooltip
They
now.
updated it? All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is on the tooltip now. It used to not be there.
Yeah, there's a couple things like that in the game, and there's still even a few like the Skeleton Archer on Clinks.
Dude, they're like, yeah, you have to, once you buy Ags, then you can see how much damage they do.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a little bit weird. Dota's always been like that, though, where the tooltip doesn't explain to you 100% of what an ability does. But there's no reason that, like, in 2020, when you can hold alt and then have, like, a massive breakdown of everything an ability does, that you can't add it. I think it's just a little bit of oversight. That's the word I'm looking for here, right?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much of the far inferior MOBA you have played, but for the record, that game doesn't even tell you how your abilities scale. So all they are is just a block of text with its current level descriptor, and if you level it up, it will tell you what the next level is. So you can't actually see how any of your abilities scale in game. You have to go to their website to look it up.
Tower has fallen.
So imagine if that was our tooltips.
This offering.
I think I broke Neff with that one. I think he's just like, his brain can't comprehend what that would be like.
Yeah. Envy the top lane here.
Ooh, they caught him once again. Same combination. The Mormicus there. Ooh, a great turnaround from Brax. He's just gonna, pop one of these heroes if he can get in range, but Yawar, Copper Moment, doesn't have the strength north off either. They're gonna be able to use him, but a great Burrow Strike from Lelis. That's the saving grace of his team. The Burrow Strike in the epicenter. He's gonna turn it around. He's gonna be able to find a couple big kills here. Lelis, Sandstorm as well. They will stay alive here on for fun. Another Shackle coming in from Snake King. All right, it looked like they could turn it around, but ends up being two big kills there for the side of Quincy crew, finding both Ryoya and Eternal Envy.
And that is about a pretty even trade there, believe it or not, despite the fact that Envy went down at the start of that team fight. I guess you just have tons of net worth on the Sand King and Snapfire here. So that's just about even trade. 100 gold going the way of Quincy crew for that in that team fight, and that's it.
Space for Quinn though is he is now pretty much tied on net worth with the Morphling and the Spectre. Gets a haste rune as well, and he's gonna chase after find Brax on the high ground here. He has this new Yules, easy setup for that Remnant. Great body block on that creep.
Middle tower is
And then should be able to bring down the Elder Titan here. He's got another 2 Astral Steps still available, and I believe he's going to use these to chase. Great Burrow Strike. Envy, he comes in with the Haunt. It's time for Quincy to maybe back off. They're taking a lot of damage here. Ryoya burning him down with that that Pulse Nova, and Lelis, he just stands still. He realizes what's going to happen here. A triple kill for the Disco Pony.
And just like that, they start to take the game here on Quincy crew.
Tower is under attack.
Yeah,
sorry, against Quincy crew. Yeah.
Go ahead, sir. I thought.
No. That is all the statement was there. Oh my God! Look at all of these boys here. Creeps.
It's the army of purple torment.
Must I
Dude, I think Moo is just trying to blend in with his team, right? He's trying to hide Ryoya inside the army, right? The Disco Pony looks somewhat.
Someone must
soldier.
be very pleased with themselves.
But I think he's just trying to hide Envy and Ryoya inside these creeps. He's like, if they're all purple, will you be able to find the real one?
Interesting theory there. He needs. Oh no, he's grabbing Centaurs one on now. I guess he was just taking one he could get before. There was a bunch of Satyr Tormentors. The Centaurs are a little bit better though.
I mean, I think Moo was just farming. That's why you pick him up. Like you farm waves so fast and creep so fast with Satyr Tormentors. Just double shockwaves, triple shockwaves constantly.
Moo's had enough. He's like, all right, I'm pulling these guys tangled at the start. I'm being forced to buy headdress. The age of the pause 5 being oppressed is over.
Yeah, I am the carry now.
I am the carry. If there's one person that easy to make a lot happen with such little gold, it's Moo though.
I mean, he's so farmed on this channel already. Like, normally you see Mirana's, just because of the nature of the hero, usually becomes like the top net worth of the supports by quite a bit. But Moo's about 600 gold in front of her.
Yeah.
Working towards Guardian Greaves. I'll have him eventually. He's having a great game.
Right, teleporting to the bottom lane. He actually teleports into the base, which is a little bit odd to me, and walks the bot lane. You lose a little bit of time doing that, but I think he wasn't 100% sure where the enemies were standing, so he wanted to be a bit more defensive.
Yeah.
He has died 4 times this game, so it's probably gotten to him a bit.
That is true. A lot of his deaths were early on, though. He just got a triple kill in the last team fight. He did get a lot of net worth from that. The Yules and Boots of Travel, making him incredibly fast. He's just going to go for the BKB next, which I think is definitely correct, right, Neff? Like, looking at this draft, if you get to BKB and survives these fights, how do you win team fights on the Quincy crew?
God, it's gonna be super rough. You know, Morphling does do a ton of damage in the late game, but he's not coming online as fast as he probably is comfortable with. You know, 1-0 and 2, and Braxton slows
him down. Here, the shackle. It's not going to be out in time. They like hesitated. I think they weren't sure. Their smoke popped and didn't have the vision there on the high ground to see exactly who it was or where they were. Morphling gets a little whiff of their presence and just waveforms to the low ground.
Yeah, that one.
Moonlight Shadow.
I think Ywar would have been able to dodge that though.
Oh, arrow, it does connect onto the Elder Titan. That's a big part of their fight, but Void Spirit just drops right on into a Centaur Stomp. Well played by Moo, and Envy's going to chase after SWG. Dagger in 1 second, snaking. Getting close enough with the nice reinitiation from Lelis. A ton of damage coming up from that Aghanim Scepter and that Epicenter, but unfortunately for them, it's just not going to be enough. They lose the Morphling as well. The Mortimer Kiss is trying to zone this out, finish off a little bit of this Moo army, like this creep army, but
hashtag Moo army,
hashtag Moo Zoo.
Moo menagerie.
The Moo menagerie, the menagerie of moos.
Yeah, I like it.
Radiant's top
almost on the
tower
Aghanim Scepter, as you were talking about there. I think the ult came out a little bit. The ult and the mech came out a little bit slow of Chen there. I think it missed the Wind Ranger. I'm not 100% certain though, but the huge amount of healing is super important for them because, like I was talking about, you do have the damage problems up until the super late game, and Morphling just able to burst people down. There's crazy high agility. Like, you have your nukes to rely on. You have Quinn, and speaking of, he's not done yet.
Yeah, arrow to follow. They got him. Envy gonna take a ton of damage here, but they gotta be careful. Brax with the zoning Earth Splitter honestly works great as he's able to purge off that Spirit Vessel, and now Granny sent to the skies. Earth Splitter's gonna catch Aurelia on the backside trying to dodge out Quinn. They get the kill. Envy's sitting at full health, baby. The Chen. This is the Chen effect. Quinn goes back in, drops another Remnant. Burrow Strike into an arrow. They can keep following up these stuns, but it's so hard for them to actually get the Envy Spectre. Brax, secret servicing for his carry.
Get down, Mr. Anime. And Envy gets to get away there. It's hard to bring this guy down, though. You know, he's got the Nether Shawl. He's got a solid amount of armor without, with the Nether Shawl even, you know, sitting on his 15 plus 3. Envy, he's coming back in this game. Yes, he died a couple of times, but late game, he's just going to blow up everybody on the back line here.
That's a great reach there. That's the effectiveness of that Sand King Ags, right? Quinn gets some vision on a hero, and just with how long the Burrow Strike range is, you know, Lelis just Burrow Strikes across the whole cavern there, gets that kill.
And that's going to set them up to Roshan. This is a little bit tricky, though. Normally, you're happy to take this when you have double damage on the Morphling. They have a lot of disable onto it. They got to know that they're here. I'm not sure they're going to be able to make it in time, or if they even want to take this without Moo. It's dropping.
If Hauntin won, I think they could if they know that this is
gotta haunt now. You have got to haunt now.
Yeah, Envy. They're gonna power shot. Envy knows. Does he pop the haunt? He does not. They don't go in, but a Burrow Strike from the long range once again sets up an arrow for MSS. Quinn gonna go in as well to simulate to finish him off. I mean, they can do this all day. That's the thing. The Sand King Mirana combo is so deadly.
Yeah, you can get them from so far away, and it's always going to set up those arrows. So
I have no reason to lie about such things.
Plays by them there. Brax, he's got his magic community right now. He's probably feeling pretty strong. Once level 15. He's probably going to be laughing. You know, plus 25 actual hero damage. He just needs a bit more attack speed, I feel.
Yeah, this is I love the Blink Dagger. This is something that I started toying around with or experimenting with in Dire Tide, just because you fight so much, right? So you get an idea of how you want to play Dire Tide. You can you like keep the spirit out there after the stomp, and then you essentially just blink to it and call it in, and you don't have to like wait for the recall. You get the immediate BKB. You just start punishing heroes for wherever they are. It's pretty cool. You can get on top of pretty much anyone you want.
Yeah, it makes sense when you put it that way. I mean, the time that it recalls onto you is time that the enemies have to blow you up, because your stun does persist through the magic immunity.
It doesn't purge. It doesn't like purge stuns off of you, I'm pretty sure. Like if you get stunned as it's returning, you're still going to be stunned, but you'll be magic immune.
Interesting. So does it apply a basic dispel to you, or any dispel at all, or no?
I don't believe it does. I don't believe it has any dispel mechanic at all.
So if you're hit by something like, say...
if you get hit by a Marana arrow and your spirit returns, I'm pretty sure you're still stunned.
No, but what about like Caustic Finale? If you're hit by Caustic Finale, does that stay on you?
I have no idea.
Does E-Blade stay on you?
We'll see. Maybe I'm a giant Papega, and everything that I experienced in that game was totally fake news, but we'll see what happens.
I know that there's separate mechanics, but BKB actually does apply a dispel when you use it.
Ooh, they caught Moo in the mid lane. Nice gank once again. They get his army as well. On the backside, they're chasing after more because it's going to slow up, snaking the AoE silence there from Void Spirit. Well played.
I suspect.
That's the Ags reveal. I mean, Quincy Crew's hitting their momentum. Yes, you're farmed on Envy, but
Dire's middle tower is under
is it
attack.
enough?
Dire's structures are fortified.
I don't think it's going to be at this point. You know, just gave up the Aegis. That last fight, someone close to the Roche Pit is putting Quincy Crew ahead right now. If they can get to the ultra late game, I feel like Morphling is going to end up running away with this game. Quinn as well, he's going to be possible for you to get your hands on.
Fight bottom, they go in, Leshrac, he goes down, Lelis dies to the blade mail once again. Envy feeling pretty happy about that, but Quinn, he's not done. He wants to be able to force out some big spells here. The Earth Splitter done. Envy pops that Manta to dodge out that Remnant arrow. Might seek him out. Wait a minute, was that 2 arrows? There's a Yawar Morphling. Oh my gosh, you may be able to dodge 1, but you can't dodge 2. Snapfire goes right into a sleep, and big boy Brax, he's on the hunt, baby. He wants these kills. He's still got the Spirit for a few more seconds. A nice Remnant, but not going to be enough. Double kill there for the Elder Titan.
That was some, what was it, the 5-head shit right there with the one lining up against the other that you're unable to dodge them both as they come at you. That was very sick there.
I mean, you talk about threading the needle with the arrow. This is like threading the hero through the needles. Like, there's nothing you can do there. There's just 2 arrows coming across your tower. They saw the first one for sure, and I think no one saw the second is what happened. Yeah. They just didn't expect it. So very nice play there from UR. But back to the Elder Titan thing, I'm pretty sure it has no dispel mechanic. It's not listed anywhere on the mechanic for this Aghanim Scepter. So we'll find out if it ever happens. But if you get stunned up and it returns, I'm pretty sure you're still stunned, just magic immune until that stun comes off.
Yeah, but you need a hard dispel for that one. The basic dispel is something else completely that BKB does take you through anyways. Yeah, he's dying right now on Brax. I'm not sure if the team's going to be here in time.
I mean, he's got BKB and just TPs, right?
Yep.
Very cool. Nicely done. I love that Ags. It's very nice.
That's only 2 seconds of magic immunity that you get from it, though. It's because he went through all of his disabled there.
He could have dropped a Remnant maybe just in case, you know, because it is an instant stun if that magic immunity expired. But yeah,
or just hold on to his Yule Scepter because it's 2 seconds on the magic immunity, so of course you're not going to be able to get the 3-second teleport off. 2 seconds per hero.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
All right, Brax going for the Echo Saber. Yeah, just more damage. I love this build, man. He, I guess, decided he doesn't need a Blink Dagger. He just wants to hit people twice for 600 damage. There goes your Aegis on Yawar. He's got the Aghanim Scepter, Sanj, and Yasha. We haven't really talked about Yawar's items much this game, but Aghanim Scepter, I mean, this is pretty darn good. You now have the Void Spirit Aghanim Scepter now on 2 heroes. 4 Resonant Pulse Silences seems pretty darn strong. Yeah, that was the arrow usage. That's not nags, but you have Starstorm. You know, this is pretty cool. You have double Sand King Bro Strike. Okay, this is a really sick Ags pickup, actually.
He doesn't get Caustic Finale.
Weird. Interesting. Yeah, I just saw that. You don't get Caustic Finale.
Weird. He only gets 2 spells.
I mean, Morphling and Weird Bugs. Name a more iconic duo. Lel's going to walk into 2 here. A nice strike, making some space. Haunting in from Envy. Roya trying to chase after them. Does hit a nice stomp there. They're able to bring down the Mirana. Pops his BKB, running him down with that Pulse Nova. They get 2 pretty much right away. 2 big kills as well as Envy took his attention on over to Lelis.
Yeah,
it should be a tier 2 tower as long as they can bring the wave in, which looks like it's pushing in, so it should be no problem.
Yep. They're playing far up right now on for fun, but I'm not sure it's going to be... Oh, that's a big stun right there. You're not going to be able to get much more from it, though. And they heal up instantly thanks to that mech. Chen, mech in Divine Favor, or it is just too good.
Under attack.
Yep.
Oh my god, they're buying so much time. They try to chip through the backdoor protection. The fortification comes out right after. Are you even going to get this tier 2? You win a fight against Quincy crew, but you get nothing from it. These guys are too good.
Yeah, but look what they found top lane. He's in trouble. Oh, he's a Windrunner now. Good luck catching him.
700 movement speed.
Zoom, baby, zoom. Oh, man. All right, yeah, this Axe pickup is so value. Yawar clearly plays this hero like crazy. He knows what he's doing.
Yep.
I say never count out Yawar Morphling, right? Like, he has 1 death, man. He always gets the 1 death. That's it, per game.
Yeah, if that, you know, you're lucky to grab him the one. So the last couple games, people have punished his Morphling in the lane. They've done a little bit to him. His only weakness is that he's sitting pretty low on mana right now. It might change once he gets to Scotty. But you have a lot you can steal from the enemy. You know, you have the Wind Ranger. Like stealing Spectral Dagger isn't awful either. Anything with a stun, like Leshrac can take Diabolic Edict and Split Earth. It's pretty good. And then, of course, the Astral.
It just smoked right under a ward. So, Forfun's just going to sit in their base. Ryoya?
No, they're going to bait it out with Envy.
Ooh,
they're so smart.
They actually know. They're ready to go. Envy, can he survive? This is the question. It was not enough healing. He's just dead. The backside of the fight. Quinn silences a 3, but Brax, he's ready to go, baby. He's putting in the damage. Ryoya has that BKB on him as well. A great shackle onto that Mirana. Can they get Quinn a great bro strike from Yawar? He's doing some serious work, but SVG, he's caught out of position as well. Stomp. He's going to catch the Morphling. SVG goes down. Can they line up another stun onto the Yawar? That's the question. He's starting to get some serious work. Bro strike, or not bro strike, this time waveform will get him away, but Snake King, he's here trying to set this up. You are. Be careful. Another stomp on the mark. No, nice silence from Quinn, and he even picks off Snake King as well. You are just too fast. He's got another wind run as well. He's out, baby.
That Morph is just doing too much. Envy, you know, he's not tanky enough at this point. He put his body on the line. He switched his treads to strength as he went forward there, but he got blown up in mere seconds. Even Chen not able to keep him alive. And once again, you take these team fights on for fun, but you don't get anything on the map from them. Roche is up, but they just can't take it.
Yeah, that's so true. It's really interesting. How many, was that a 3 for 3? It was 3 for 3, right?
I think 2 for 3.
2 for 3? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And only Envy and Windrunner ended up going down.
Yep.
This Ryoya Lestrac's pretty dang strong, but as we say, it just pops the BKB immediately. I mean, that's a good force. That's his 8-second BKB now, and the lower the cooldowns that's going to be, the better it's going to be for Quincy Crew.
Yeah. All right. People in chat are saying in the wiki it's basic dispel, and they're saying dispel, not despell to me, but
it's whatever.
I'm just not capable of learning anymore. Anyways, Envy, he's clearing up the camps. They're not able to go into Roshan and take these fights, though. I mean, they have Mortimer Kisses to worry about. They're going to have Spit Out to worry about eventually. They've got Epicenter, which has done amazing work this game. Usually Epicenter is like a footnote on the game. Like, yeah, there was one here or there that did a bit, but the spell is just so hard to land despite the amount of damage that it does. Teams just don't let you get this one off.
So do you get Gobble from Snapfire, or do you not get Gobble from Snapfire? That's the question.
You do.
Okay, because I know some things like you just actually don't, like for instance, we know you don't get Caustic Finale for some reason, so it's just really bizarre. He's gonna turn himself into the Sand King. He's ready to go.
don't even remember if you need the Aghanim Scepter to get the gobble.
Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I'm pretty sure I saw a bug about it where you just get gobble for free without the Aghanim Scepter, huh?
Yeah, as long as the Snapfire has it.
All right, they're going to be able to go up onto the high ground here. The Burrow Strike way off the mark, but the Haunt is in. They'll be able to stun up the Elder Titan. He's going to pull the Spirit back soon. He gets the stomp off. He's already dead. He's got nothing left. Mortimer Kiss is back up on the high ground, doing some serious work as it just shreds through. They lose the Morphling Lust. Pops that Epicenter, but there's not much left. Nice arrow will catch the Spectre, but there's no follow-up left. You need to get out now on the side of Quincy Crew. You've lost 2 big kills. Envy is going to be able to chase. Cookie off the mark. Good attempt there from SVG, honestly. They could potentially turn. Quinn goes in, gets a nice silence. The arrow will follow. Can they bring down the Spectre? He's just too taken. They pull back in. Ryoya there. Gonna go for that split earth, and good night, Quinn. SVG caught by an arrow as well for fun. Taking fantastic fights here.
Yeah, you gotta get something off of this though. Fortify is back up. I think Roya pop the Diabolic Edict in a couple seconds here. Try to force out that Fortify. See if he can anyways.
I've never seen
They're already in rush for the rest of the team, so he does get the fort. That's exactly what he wanted.
Beautiful, beautiful play out of For Fun. The Brackstreet boys, they're back. And get the Aegis and the cheese from this one. Mood is keeping everybody healed up as Guardian Greaves. Unfortunately, he had gone on cooldown.
Has fallen to the Dire.
So I'm surprised Ryoya doesn't take the cheese there. Envy just wants both.
Classic Envy.
It's a farming cheese. It's a farming cheese.
Yeah, it's a farming cheese. Well, he's so far in front of the rest of his team that it makes sense. You know, he's the one baiting these things out. I don't think that Quincy Crew is going to fall for an Envy bait if he's holding Aegis and cheese, though.
Yeah, not a second time, for sure.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Giving them a run for their money, but so was Brazil yesterday. The question is, can they cinch this game out? I think if it keeps going, you do have an advantage here on your war. He's lacking a bunch of things right now, and then of course if Brax is able to get on top of him, he just blows him up. The BKB on the Morphling will prevent the natural order from reducing his armor to 0, so he's opting to go for that instead of the Assault Cuirass.
As I say, the other option is what we normally see, the AC, right? Giving him just flat bonus armor and a lot of attack speed.
Yeah.
But I kind of like the BKB this game. It seems pretty nice. Prevents a lot of damage from the Leshrac as well, so he's not going to have that reduced magic resistance.
It might, that's interesting, that one now.
Bottom tower has fallen.
He's going to need to blow up Brax during his BKB duration every fight from now on.
They haunt immediately. Wow, they're going to be able to find Sand King
unstoppable?
He's dead.
Menage.
75 seconds, has buyback available, but Envy's going to keep chasing. Can he find SVG? No bash. Not going to happen.
Close goes down for 65 seconds. This is going to cost them. I think this tier 2 tower in the mid, I don't think that you guys are going to be able to defend this. You're going to need to hold high ground here.
Is under attack.
They're playing pretty careful here on Brackstreet boys, though.
Yeah, that was just a sick setup from Snake King there. Able to find the Sand King and just get that shackle. All right, Ryoya is in. He's got that
under attack.
Kaya, I guess. I don't know where he was going, but he's just popping off of the base now. TPing back. He's in. You just sit behind your Envy, who's on your high ground. Quinn just going to try and do some harassment damage. They managed to take down one of the 2 catapults, but tier 3 is gone.
Tower has fallen.
Did he just sal? No, it doesn't matter. Envy's going to get recalled from the Chen here. Just going to regen. MSS managed to finish off that second catapult, try and slow down this push, but Envy, like I said, he's back, ready to go. Full health, full mana.
Radiant's bottom barracks are
time they have left
attack.
is limited. Lullis is almost back up. I think at this point, Quincy Crew, they just initiate.
Yeah, they have no choice. You can't really afford to do the
with my
Moonlight Shadow is
Radiant's
there.
bottom barracks are
Lullis, he
under
could go with the initial Burrow Strike. The tower, or the base is still surviving for a few more moments, but maybe they just let it go.
Radiant's
the barracks is dead.
Barracks has fallen. Could still go.
Envy is just not the hero that you can go on, right? You have to find this backline, like Brax and Moo and stuff like that. Otherwise, Envy's just going to reincarnate, and you're going to lose the fight, right? Like, I don't know what you do on Quincy Crew at this point.
Yeah, the Blade Mail just gives too much damage return. It's too difficult to fight into that. Yeah, you know, you need to be able to blow up Brax in the backline as well. There's a lot of different things that need to go right for Quincy Crew to be able to take these fights. And they split up. They try to grab neutral items right now on UR. They don't want to be locked in the base right now.
Like nobody's business.
Look at how happy Leshrac is. A timeless relic.
Yeah, sometimes you just get exactly what you need.
It does not get much better than that. And they even got a ninja gear, which they can keep on their Windrunner. I actually love that on the Windrunner. She does go for a Mindbreaker, but the Abyssal Blade comes out, used on Quinn. 2 different burrow strikes. I don't even know where the other one went. Yawar super deep into the base. Nice adaptive strike there, and a Remnant to try and make some space. Quinn goes back in. Another AoE silence, forced to BKB. Yawar in a lot of trouble. Split Earth connects. He gets the burrow strike off with just a second, and then another waveform. This guy just too slippery. A lot of spells being baited out here. Elder Titan got to be careful. Lelis burrow striking again to the backside. Does find Windrunner, but he's got to be careful. Arrow, backside dodge, well played. Able to keep their eyes on that. Envy again, just frontlining for his team. He pops the Abyssal Blade, he goes right in. A nice stun again. They're able to just try and peel for these heroes so much.
But
it would appear
they do manage to hold. You haven't gotten anything out of this fight yet on For Fun. Lelis is playing pretty far forward. They do have vision on him as he approaches thanks to the Sentry Ward, though.
Tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Well, ranged barracks bottom will end up falling. Not a big deal.
Bottom barracks has fallen.
But yeah, I mean, Quincy Crew's definitely on the back foot. 9,000 gold lead here for Team Zero, and
I have no reason
it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon. Aegis expired right now. They smoked up on Quincy Crew immediately, so they were definitely trying to time that Aegis correctly. But Envy knew. He backed up. He's already away.
Oh, snaking.
He gets the channel off. The TP coming in from the Morphling, however. A nice stun from that arrow. Brax pulls back that spear, gets that BKB immunity. Mortimer Kisses doing some work. Envy's still just tanking right through it. He has cheese as well. You lose. Lelis Rio is going to hit that Yule's drop SVG right into that earth. And another kill. Quinn on the backside. Cheese finally does get popped. Envy topped off completely. You finally take down someone, but it's just going to be that Elder Titan. Yawar. He's in the thick of it. He has another burrow strike in one. Lelis might be able to save him. Another arrow, a second burrow strike. The epicenter is doing some serious work, but the BKB comes out from Ryoya. Yawar and Lelis go down. It's just too much damage. Triple kill for Ryoya.
Showing off his timeless relic. It is just so much damage. Open this fight recap. Let's show these people. 9,124 damage done there by the Leshrac. 7,100 by Envy. They can't survive through this stuff. Morphling, he's not online yet. He doesn't have his BKB. He just gets torn apart here.
Strange to say.
This should, I think, be the end of the game, which, I mean, this might be the first loss for Quincy Crew in the whole tournament.
In fact,
this is. They're 14-0 right now. They're about to lose the first game before fun here.
Under attack.
It's not over yet, though. You still have buyback on the Morphling, as you were talking about. It's on cooldown on Sand King, though, so you're going to lose at least 2 sets of Raxes here.
I have Radiant's middle tower.
They're going to need to do something about this. I'm not sure what they do. They don't defend well from Mega Creeps on these heroes.
I don't know what you can do. I'm thinking, yeah, they're going to buy back. You just lost the barracks. Maybe you can look for Envy top here, but they pull him back in with a remnant. It's all a bait, right? Envy does not care putting himself in harm's way. There's the Abyssal Blade. Snaking is there. Gobble Up will stun them for the time being. And Arrow's just going to connect onto the illusion, however. And again, Envy's just sitting in full HP. He's got this, he's got a Titan Sliver.
Is 52 HP regen a second right now. They throw a salve on him for good measure. They're still being dug up. Said, sir, would you like anything to drink?
They pull in Leshrac this time. Maybe this could be a better target, but he's got the BKB, and Quinn's just dead. He has buyback, but you're about to get mega. For Fun playing a fantastic game. Mid lane, they caught Yawar. He morphs back into the Morphling, but he doesn't get the strength off, and he's just dead. The GG's called. That's it. The first win.
Happened again. Impossible.
Oh my gosh. They managed to do it. They take down the Kings of NA.
Once again, Quincy Crew, they bleed just before the end of the group stage. They drop a game to the Bragg Street boys. If anyone can do it, it's this stack. Eternal Envy.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick.
Bloodseeker.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team pick.
Jungle Shaman.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Beastmaster.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Clockwork.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, pick.
Sven stands ready.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick.
Drow Ranger.
Dire team, ban.
Omni Knight.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team, ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team, ban. Radiant team, ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team, pick. Radiant team, pick.
Yeehaw!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Storm
Go ahead. Select your heroes.
Doesn't it? Before your auto attack? So you get the free auto on top of the Dispel.
Yeah.
You can't build Glimmer Cape, you can't build Yule Scepter, you can't build Ghost Scepters. Your only options are Aeon Discs, and Lincolns and Lotus Orbs, because the Lotus Orb can reflect, but if he builds BKB, he just walks right through it.
Yeah.
So it is just such... God, yeah, it's the dumbest talent in the game. I don't know how this is allowed. I think this was added when Sven was being ran mostly as a support, and that was the idea behind it, was, you know, Sven support, give him a D-spell talent so you can just run around and Stormhammer people. And then when they added the Aghanim Scepter, it became a lot more questionable.
Yeah, I mean, everything to support is on the left side of this talent tree, right? Like the extra mana regen, the Stormhammer D-spell, the cooldown, the extra stun duration. But at this point, you know, as you were talking about, he's able to get on top of heroes. When you can close that gap, when you can break through a lot of like being disabled and just Stormhammer through, it does too much now. You just have to deal with him wailing on you for 2 seconds, unless you can build like a super expensive Lotus Orb. And even then, he can counter it out with a BKB.
Yeah. And Lincoln's feels like an incredibly underwhelming item, right? To me, I think Lincoln Sphere is one of the worst items in Dota, unless it's a really good Lincoln's game. It just doesn't seem to offer a whole lot in most games, because there just is better options, I think, itemization wise, either ones that are cheaper or ones that like just do more for you. And buying a Lotus or buying a, you know, saving up for an ultimate orb as a support or sometimes even as a core just to get a Lincoln Sphere sucks.
Whoa. His effigy works and mine doesn't. 2015.
Which one's the 2015? Oh, yeah, the gold one?
Oh wait, no, is it? Maybe I have the 20. Did they come out in 2014?
I have, yeah.
Okay, then I've got the 2014 one. Yeah, I think the TI4 ones are bugged.
I think I have one of each.
Mine doesn't.
I have to
work.
look.
Wait,
I definitely have effigies from 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. But I don't know. I'd have to look if I have the TI4 effigy. I love hats, but I don't know much about the effigies. It's the
2015 I have. And it's got 215 statue commands. I thought I had more than that.
Well, MSS's apparently works.
Whatever, man. I don't have the gold one though.
You don't have the gold block?
Yeah.
I have so many of those like random blocks sitting in my inventory, and I just have no idea what to do with them.
Yeah, same. I only wanted the one. I lack the creativity I had 5 years ago.
I know, our boomer brains, man, they're getting to us. SVG positioned pretty well here to try and snipe one of these runes. Brax on the Bloodseeker though. He's too busy dropping sprays on the ground to worry about things like a clockwork.
Yeah, he'll probably drop the blood right. Try to connect this one with the enemies. Yeah,
or so I am told.
Does it go in? No.
Yeah, that'd be so scary, man. You just have Frost Arrow, a level immediately from your Battery Assault. I don't see how you could live there.
Yeah, MSS would help run them down. The extra movement speed going to the Drow Ranger would make that even more difficult. So you get a bit of harass, the cost of sub mana at the start. But you'll probably get all that mana back by the time you actually want to throw out the next blood rate. Top lane, turn and move, but let's watch mid for a little while because MSS, he's rotating over here.
Look at this.
They need to throw it at the same time. Oh,
yeah, they do.
Look at that combination play by MSS and Quinn, everybody. Getting him that extra 102 gold.
2 gold and experience. It doesn't, don't words give like 50 experience?
Yeah, but it's
100
split.
experience, but it was split.
Yeah, it was split.
Yeah, so it's 100 XP and then split. Wow.
Look at him. He's level 2 already. How do you deal with this man? He's already so powerful as a mid laner.
I mean, you don't. You just try to think about, you know, what you can do differently. Quinn, the absolute god gamer. All right, I'm curious how Sven Envy does in top lane versus Lelis's Beastmaster, because this seems like it should be a pretty decent lane for the Beastmaster. You do have Omni Knight, which makes this kind of difficult though, because you can just Stormhammer into a Purification, right? That seems pretty scary.
Yeah, the Storehammer, he purifications you. I mean, the Heavenly Grace, it's even gonna like make it difficult to zone Envy, so you're gonna have the same problems that you did last game, but like in a different way. The extra strength is to make it easy for Envy to trade as well. So no purification there, but the extra damage and of course him negating some of that harass. 14 HP regen a second, which is 1 point in Heavenly Grace. Extra from both having the bonus strength and from the regen bonus that Heavenly Grace provides you.
He also happens to go the double ring of regen. Oh, bottom lane Shaman.
Thanks and have fun.
First blood Jerry on point today. Look at that. He does it First blood goes to UR, and they're going to chase after Brax. Can he get him? Gets the cogs, just guts that level 2. Blood right goes down. Brax trying to take down SVG. He's going to get a lot of health back. He survives. Well played from Brax, knowing his limits, popping that fairy fire.
Unfortunately, he didn't manage to get any items dropped to pass over to Snake King there. But, you know, he'll live. The Snake King, I think, is already teleporting, but that was like threading the needle right there. It's okay, if you stay there until I get this kill, great, but I need you down here in case anything goes wrong as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So we did kind of know that this lane is going to be difficult for the Shadow Shaman, right? It's just a bad matchup in general against the Clockwork. You have a Drow Ranger who can pretty much zone out anyone. They're multi-shots in. Gonna hit them both, Brax. Nice blood right, does connect with both heroes in the bottom lane, but it's just gonna be kind of rinse and repeat for Quincy. I feel like they're just gonna keep harassing out Brax and Snake King.
Yep, until he has enough poison to thirst that he's able to heal off all the damage that UR can do to him.
Yeah, ooh, he went for the second point in blood right, okay. I wasn't sure if he'd go 2 points in blood right or 2 points in the thirst.
The damage does scale quite nicely given that it's pure damage, so 60 per level is like better than most spells.
Yeah, that is a good point.
It's we can talk mid for a moment here as long as these guys will get off each other for a moment in bottom lane.
Dude, Quinn is crushing it. 22-5 to 14-5.
Yeah,
he's looking real good, man. When doesn't Quinn look good though?
Once in a while they manage to, I guess, zone him out, but I think it's just every matchup he plays he does so good. I don't know, 11k player, rank 1. This is what you'd expect. Bottom lane.
Ooh, he gets the shackle. He's not quite there yet on SVG, taking a lot of damage. You should make it under the tower pretty easily, though. He's going to turn with the multi-shot. A creep actually tanks up quite a few of those arrows. He will try and just harass down Brax and Snake King. You got to be careful. Snake King's basically hitting his almost as hard as Treant Protector, right? He's like the highest, one of the second highest base damage heroes in the game.
Yep. I call him range Treant Protector quite a bit. I think there might be one. I think it's Treant, somebody else, and then Shadow Shaman. I forget whom though. I don't remember who. Tiny. Is it Tiny?
It's yes. I think it is Tiny.
Someone will correct me about that one. It's not Tiny. Tiny's got less than him now. Just wouldn't double check. Doesn't matter. Let's talk double damage.
Maybe he is second. You never know. He might be second.
He needs it. He's still not getting picked.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, Clockwork. Is he gonna get it? He's pretty quick. The Windlace, but it's not gonna happen. The blood right, the shackles. He's dead, right? They should be able to chase us down there. And these cogs are too good. Burns out so much mana. He's gonna take their rune as well. Dude, SVG, this madman. Does he cogs TP? Does he do it?
He doesn't. Oh,
Sorry,
he doesn't have mana for
Goes
both.
right into
Tower
Ryoya.
is under attack.
Oh, no,
Quinn has a DD rune and he's level 6. He is gonna go on this Snapfire for sure, and he finds this kill. All right.
Told you a storm
This
was
is what you
coming.
have to worry about. The Quinn Storm, baby. It's coming online just 5 minutes into the game.
What was that? The
Dyer's
200
middle tower
IQ
is under
SVG
attack.
play where he goes out of position,
feel like
snags the
structures
enemy
are not
rune,
only
stops
fortified,
Roy up
they
from
are
grabbing that one
positively
as well.
glowing.
Does die to him, but he's
Dyer's
only
middle
fattening
tower
up
is
that
under
little
an
piggy so Quinn can
extraordinary
slaughter
amount
him.
of
Yeah,
stress.
it's tactical feeding, right? That's what it's always been called.
Yeah, exactly. The team like Quincy Crew, a player like SVG, would you expect anything else from that man?
No, not at all. Ooh,
Stupendous.
top lane taking so much harassment damage from Lelis and MSS there.
The MSS, he's God, what are they doing here with this creep wave? I'm curious.
Which one?
Strange
The
to
beast
say.
master?
Top lane,
Radiant's middle
Oh, they're just
tower
pulling it
is
away
under
from the
attack.
Sven. Yeah, they just don't want to get. They don't have to like worry about getting cleaved. They'll farm it up on the hard camp here.
Yes, he is doing a bunch of damage with this one. The Heavenly Grace making it a little bit worse. He's maxing out the cleave, has no points in Warcry. He's feeling very confident that he won't go down with Moo behind him here.
MSS sniping the potato. Bottom lane, you use Clockwork. Nice rotation from Ryoya. They do have the Mortimer Kisses available, so Drow actually hiding way back beneath behind the tower, which is really smart from UR here.
Yep. If you manage to get a shackle, you're
Dyer's
just
middle
dead.
tower
Yeah.
is under attack.
Playing very aggressive already, and they're going to do a bunch of damage to this tower with the catapult. I'm surprised that Roya isn't down there with his team hitting the tower.
I think he's heading back mid. Look at your mid tower.
Has that
Ooh,
ever
he gets a
been
regen
cause
as
for
well. All right,
celebration?
Quinn is just having the best game of his life right now. He's having a wonderful time. Nearly 50 CS. He has this regen rune. Just going to harass out these
to extreme
mid lane
violence.
Omni Knight who's trying to take his tower. And he's going to TP bottom pretty much immediately, looking for Brax here. SVG trying to get close enough. Does he make the zip? No, he does not. He's just going to walk back.
I don't know about that one. He's walking around the long way. He didn't want to walk through the creep wave of the enemies there. Has got the reads though. He knows that something's up. You know, Quinn TP's away immediately. The question is, can you get the shackles off? Not against the clockwork. They do get back though.
Nice tower deny there.
It's not safe to be here anymore though, so everybody, they just disengaged. That was a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah, we thought there was going to be a lot going on there. I think they saw him TP in the mid lane is what happened, so they just back off, and then suddenly it's not very safe. Jeez, that bonus attack speed on a Storm Spirit is terrifying, because it makes your whole combination that much faster, right?
Yeah.
Well, snaking, channeling those wards like we talked about doesn't feel very good when there's a clockwork in the game, and there's going to be a nice kill coming out from him. SVG will die to Brax's Blood Right, but scout out the ward, or the rune rather, and they'll be able to grab that in the top lane. Envy gets roared top lane. He's just getting chased down by this Beastmaster. He's got these Necro units, pops that war cry. Slow's not there. The board is a little bit too far away, but guess who is here? It's Quinn. He's going to start out. Oh my gosh, Envy actually too dang smart because he doubles back under his tower. They're pinging out the other way now. They have to know. They're like, he can't be anywhere else, guys, but they're going to find Brax. Nice heal there coming out from this Omni Knight. Dude, Envy is out.
Radiant's
This is like when Warden comes into the prison and he's like, how the hell did this prisoner get away? And they find a 14-foot, or like, sorry, like a 2-mile long tunnel that he's been working on for years here on Envy. Unfortunately, he's his own worst enemy and he moves right back into farming creeps. Envy.
Strange to say.
He might survive. Oh no, one more auto attack there from Quinn. That Remnant giving him the vision. A nice wand usage there on MSS, actually giving him the mana he needed. Quinn just gonna zip on out of that Blood Right and the Mortimer Kisses, but he's falling super low. He's gonna go down. Brax finds it, no problem.
And the other heroes, they use Envy's tunnel that he dug earlier.
Oh, such a good attempt there.
What was that?
They tried to cookie stun the Beastmaster, so Brax knew he couldn't actually get on top of him. So he actually pump faked back this way to get closer to the Snapfire to throw the cookie.
Storm Spirit, his game is slowed down a little bit on Quinn. It's unusual to see him die like that, but you know, he did get baited forward by Eternal Envy just still being there. That man throws everybody off with his gameplay.
That is true, Envy. He's just farming up these ancient camps, or just
Quinn.
Ooh, Storm goes right into a shackle and a Blood Right in some serious trouble. Stormhammer comes out as well. Silence, he can zip this off. Nice save coming out from MSS. Bottles up an Invis rune. Quinn should be fine here, I think. Yep, he's gonna be fine.
Must I
Wow, what a sick play there. Convenient rune for sure, but MSS, he might be in. Oh my gosh, the cogs from SVG. These guys, I don't know how they managed to get out of here. Blood Right not going to connect. They're just too dang fast on this IO. And he's going to go back the other way. He's looking for Snake. Pops the overcharge. He's gonna start clicking them down. Do you have any more damage? Cogs can hold two of them in place. This is just a support beatdown, and Brax just an eyewitness. He's just trying to get into this, and finally gonna start doing some damage. Envy, he's finished farming some ancient camps, swings on by, picks off the little ball of light.
That's a weird looking ancient, says Envy, but I don't mind. 191 gold.
He's like God strength, like clicking down the ancient camp and just gets a free kill.
Yeah.
Nice purge there from Moo. Well done. SVG gonna chase after him, but Quinn in some serious trouble. The Mortimer Kisses, they're gonna be enough, I think, if they can actually connect. One more auto attack from Brax. Well done. Those are 2 deaths back to back for the Storm Spirit, is it not?
Yep. Quinn is going to be happy about that one. He's sitting second on the network chart right there, but you know, Sven, he brought the farm to him right there. He clearing out the ancient IO, trying to play around to the enemy team there. Pretty unfortunate that Envy just happened to be sitting up there. They did a lot of work and made a lot of space with that clockwork, but he's out.
Dude, he's so smart. He knew if he just like cogs TP, he gets cookied, so he breaks the cog and continues walking forward. Top lane, Envy gets roared once again. The relocate in from the Drow Ranger. They should have the damage, and they do. Snaking just channeling up on the Beastmaster. Just double kill for Yuar. Brax needs to be careful. You don't really have the damage to survive the, or to take down Beastmaster on your own. Well, it's just TP's out as the relocate takes Yuar out. This game's really close.
It is incredibly close. I think it becomes a little bit easier depending on who gets that first mid tower, because everybody just keeps TPing to it and trying to take fights into the... I mean, on one hand, yes, for fun are able to take these. They bring on the Storm Spirit multiple times. On the other hand, you know, they have the two heroes sitting at the top of the network, and they did just take the tower themselves. They're so good at playing the map, you rarely get objectives from this team when you do manage to win fights against them.
Yeah, I really do like the Necro Book pickup here from the Beastmaster, just making it so the Sven doesn't have many options if he gets roared. You know, you have no God Strength, you can't turn around Stormhammer. He's committed both roars now in this game onto that hero. So Envy, his game is a little bit difficult because of this Beastmaster. They are chasing mid lane. SVG caught by a Rupture, just going to try and walk this out. Does need to be careful, but pops that battery assault. Looks like they can't actually find this connection. Waiting for the Rupture to end to go for the hookshot potentially, but on the top side they do find Yuar. Gus does come out. All right, on the backside, really, they're going to be able to cancel that Mortimer Kisses, but Yuar in so much trouble as he's just getting tonned up for what feels like forever. Relocate, almost gets it. The roar not in time, and now Lelis, not really what you want to be doing right here.
No. Envy is forced to move away from the creeps, but he's just probably going to pop that magic wand, hit that Mask of Madness, and go to town on this creep.
You have a DD Quinn. You do have a DD Quinn here, and Snake King might have regretted sticking around too long.
He's all out of mana now, though. Drow, he took so much damage there. God, yeah. Let me add all these up real quick. Do my quick NA math. That was almost 3,000 damage that the Drow Ranger took in that last team fight. The Wisp was keeping him so healed. He had the mech. He had a full stick. He had Fairy Fire.
And he's constantly 21 charges on the Drow as well. I mean, they just healed off so much, plus the damage reduction from 3 points in overcharge.
And even with all of that, it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Dire's top tower is under attack.
We'll probably see, we'll probably see Hurricane Pike after the Yasha on Yuar. If I had to imagine, it's just pretty dang strong.
Yeah.
The only question though is how fast can Envy get an Aghanim Scepter? Ooh, he's going Halberd, huh?
Mm-hmm. It makes sense. You're playing against Storm Spirit. You're playing against Drow. I mean, if you weren't playing Sven, I would say get a Scotty this game. I wouldn't be surprised if Brax or somebody were to pick one up, though. All these ranged cores that you're up against.
Yeah, I was curious. I thought he'd go. I knew he'd go like a status resist build this game on the Sven. It's just so dang good. But the Halberd is a little interesting to me. That was not really what I expected.
Yeah, I mean, not always is he going to be able to get on top of the target he wants to, or he could just like throw the Heaven's Halberd out onto the Storm Spirit and then throw the Storm Bolt out onto the Drow. That would allow him to take
SVG, yeah, I mean, 5 hero rotation to the bottom jungle here. He is going to go down. Riois snacks it with that triple barrel shotgun. Very nice.
I'll take that.
MSS relocating bottom to take both of your runes. Look at this guy.
Mr. Steal Your
Dire's
Rune.
top tower is being attacked like nobody's business.
Hide your runes.
Denying beeps in all chat. Well, they're not going to be happy about that one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
He did do denying beeps. Alright, that's pretty funny.
Look at them rip through this tower. Oh my god. The overcharge with Lelis, Beastmaster, called the tower of the level 3 Necronomicon. And it's gone. Goodbye to the top tier 2.
That's huge.
That's going to open up shrines.
Yeah, it's 15, almost 16 minutes into the game. Your outpost now belongs to us. Bottom lane, they drop the ward, trying to do the exact same thing, but it's not as strong as a Beastmaster IO. Now, they could choose to defend this if they want. It's a little bit scary. This tower is, I mean,
it's defending itself. It's pulling itself up by its bootstraps.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
It's a determined little boy, or dragon, whatever you want to call it. Roshan not going to be able to defend itself, though. It looks like he's just going to go down here. Something dire this way comes, says Lelis. They just take Roshan.
Roshan has fallen from the
Quinn. He's almost got a Bloodstone. What? Just 650 gold away. So I think you wait for the Bloodstone and then start trying to fight.
Strange to say.
I mean, things were looking pretty even until just a moment ago, but you're making moves around the map. You're taking towers, snaking. Yeah, there's no reason for you to be here. My man, get back. Oh no, the flare, it catches him out in the very corner, but he doesn't know where everyone else on the team is, so Quinn doesn't opt to go forward. It can be dangerous initiating onto the Shadow Shaman.
Yeah,
if you can't
that's definitely
burst him
true. Ooh, gobble. Wait, where? I don't know where the gobble was. It was just farming mid lane, it looks like, and the roar comes out onto Rio. They're going to chase down Lelis here. It doesn't look like there's going to be any way out. Yeah, the heal's not going to be in time. They do have it, but this is time for them to reinitiate on the side of Quincy Crew. Brax trapped in these cogs. Great hook shot. You didn't even have to use the hook shot. That was just a plain old walk up in cogsy, brother.
The old walking him, a classic.
Yeah.
Oldie but a goodie.
Still on the record player. I don't think I ever took it off.
He's he got the rupture off there in that fight. I think he didn't know whether or not his team wanted to take that after he went down, but with Aegis available on the Storm Spirit, I think you just bide your time.
Yep.
Snaking has to be pretty careful, moving behind him, but everybody's fine. Everybody needs to chill out.
I mean, who's not fine? Potentially Envy as Quinn. Is he gonna find him? Dude, drop her. Oh, baby, he's got him. The relocate, no TP. You are in so much trouble, Envy. What a sick find there from Quinn. They flare actually to the left here, right? They flared down this way. Like, well, maybe he went right. And boy, was Quinn right on the money. Man, that is gamer sense right there. Gives him the money for his Bloodstone as well, so he goes immediately base, bottles up, clarity's up, full health, full mana, and he is going to be ready to fight.
Radiant's top tower
Very
is
sick
under
plays
attack.
here from Quinn.
The
jungle? SVG? I mean, these cogs have been so good, but you can't dodge gobble, I guess. Well, that healing is pretty... And the nice gust on the backside catches the Omni Knight. He's able to use the Heavenly Grace to try and get that gap closed there. Roar on the mark. Snapfire gonna fall. Husky. I don't know why I said Husky. He's not in this game, but he's the one normally playing the Omni Knight. Omni Knight goes down. And so does Snake. I'm just so used to it being Husky, man.
Yeah, they're bringing the hurt right now, Quincy Crew, and the Aegis is still available for another 2 minutes and 30 seconds right now. Envy. They're turning their eyes down here. He's a hard target to bring down, though. 2100 HP.
I mean, you got this Bloodstone. They're going to try for sure. They get the mid tier 2 tower, obviously. Drow doing some serious work there. Probably she is going to go for that Hurricane Pike. I love it, man. They're hitting everything they need to on the side of Quincy Crew. And Envy, this Halberd build does not feel like it's really going to pay off.
You know, right now, it feels like you need more damage to blow these heroes up faster. I'm not sure this is... If you're able to constantly take fights, yes. If the enemies are out damaging you, yeah. But it's not just the Drow Ranger getting these kills, you know? Quinn's hopping on to you. Lelis is blowing up your towers and getting on your heroes.
The Gobble Up? It hits both! You're kidding me? They go for the IO right away, but in comes Quinn holding him down, and now that God Strength not feeling super effective. MSS just tethers to the other side. They can't do anything about it.
Oh, right now, you're wishing you had more gap close on Envy. I think Aghanim Scepter first might have been the play here.
I mean, he gets that stun, right? They followed up Stormhammer immediately, but there's no additional stuns. You have an Omni Knight, you have a Bloodseeker, Snake King, no Blink Dagger, obviously. So how is he going to get there in time to hold the IO or the Drow down? It's just not going to happen. In comes Quinn. He's going to grab Snake King, immediately purged by that Heavenly Grace, dodges the Blood Right. Can he keep chasing is the question. I think, honestly, he feels pretty safe about it. SVG, great cogs. He actually catches the Sven. He's going to be in a lot of trouble here. The Roar comes out. That's not who he even wanted, but he's going to take it anyway. Envy able to survive on just a fraction of health. His Storm Spirit still inside the base. Can he take down the Shaman? He will eventually. Envy's still alive. Can they get out? Nice gust, but Quinn, the cookie right on the mark. It doesn't connect. He gets the Bloodstone relocate. You're kidding. Look at MSS, dude. This guy's so freaking good. Our Stormhammer is there. Moo on the backside, unable to sustain this damage. Will get that purification off. A great gust comes out. Lelis taking the damage for his own team, but Quinn just right on through. Brax, he doesn't have enough. Yawar just walks on over Envy, and this is looking real rough. Triple kill for Yawar on the Drow Ranger.
You weren't meant to see.
I mean, just like that, they managed to take the fight again and again. These saves from the Wisp are absolutely insane. They had to drop so much onto that one. Envy, it feels like he just can't get his hands on anyone. And you're starting to have these damage problems. When he's hitting people, it's great. The rest of the time, you know, I hold issue with this Royo Snapfire. Yes, you're able to, is having a great score every game. Yes, you have amazing stuff with the cookies. But after these team fights start, it just doesn't feel like it's able to do anything.
Yeah, there was no like good time to use the
Dyer's
Mortimer
bottom
Kisses
tower
there, or maybe it was on
is
cooldown.
under
I'm not
attack.
sure which one it was, but we didn't see it come out in the fight.
Dyer's bottom
And
tower
Sven has,
fallen.
you know, the components for a halberd. So Yawar just stands his ground, clicks him with those frost arrows, hits him with a gust occasionally, and Sven just stands there running so slow and but angrily, right? He's very angry. Just can't actually find a connection onto this Drow range. And Brax is there, right? Brax is doing his damage, but he can't do it all by himself. Quinn just going. Wait. Oh, he TP'd. Okay. He was just trying to one-shot the shaman, I suppose.
Yep. Someone was sitting at half HP. Saw the opportunity and you went for it. They're looking for an opportunity of their own on 4-5.
They knew he TP'd. They can potentially go here. The smoke does pop on Moo. All right. Clockwork again drops the cogs. They're going to send in the Sven. They have a Stormhammer to follow, but MSS is here, has the mech, healing him up. Quinn, he's close by. SVG's alive. He's fine. They pop the Rupture. It doesn't really matter quite yet, but there's the hook shot. The Mortimer Kiss is doing work. Yawar, he just force staffs out of the pit, and Rioya, he's getting gone on by a DD Storm Spirit. He will fall. Envy on the run. Not much you can do here. 4 heroes about to fall. Triple kill for Quinn on the Storm Spirit, and this is, yeah, they just call it GG. It doesn't feel like there's anything you can do.
They just can't touch them in these fights. They're constantly juking around. The Clockwork playing so well, and you can't even get him at the start. What's the point?
Yeah,
like
Clockwork and IO, dude. They're just doing so much work.
I gotta say, MSS has to be the MVP of this game. His position